and we are working here on the basically insect pest management of different crops. Today I'm going to present my research work, which are we doing on national level on insect pest management of rice crop, because rice is a cash crop in Pakistan, and also we export the rice. So we have different challenges to combat the insect pest management, because the farmer when use insecticides against the insect pest management, and there is a residual issue for the export issue, and there is a health problem. For this concern, the Ministry of National Food Security give us a task to minimize the use of insecticide for this important cash crop, and it's a almost staple food.
No, they do it. I think I saw them.
So please,
They, I think, didn't sign, but they
next
do.
slide.
Yes, I think they didn't sign, but they do.
Hello, please go to the next slide. Can you hear me? Please go to the next slide.
Next to this slide.
Yeah, slide. Just roll the slides.
Okay, this is the first one.
Please go to the second slide.
This is the second.
Yeah,
slide.
that's fine. Yeah, second slide. This is second slide. So our main purpose is to minimize the use of insecticide. For this purpose, we have three types of approaches. First is to develop the rice line, which have resistance against the specific insect pest. For example, we have the fine rice and hybrid rice in Pakistan, and the main key insect pest for this crop is rice leaf folder and brown plant hopper. So for this purpose, we did the screening. Screening is actually a technique to screen a variety which has less damage by the insect pest. Now for this purpose, in 2023 and 24, we have almost tested the 131 entries from all over the world, hybrid entries against the rice leaf folder and brown plant hopper. For this purpose, we saw the crops in the field and we recorded data almost weekly to get the data for these two particular insects. For this purpose, please go to the next slide. You can see here the ADRC field at Islamabad. We grow nursery here and we record the data weekly. Next slide. Next, we have to take the damage rating scale. For this purpose, we have International Rice Research Institute manual that they have studied the resistance scale. For example, if one variety has damage 1 to 10, it got the resistance response. And suppose if the variety has the damage score more than 75, it got highly susceptible. For this purpose, we screen the varieties, and if those varieties which are resistant or moderately resistant or highly resistant, we recommended this variety to be available commercially for the farmers. The next slide. You can see here in 2023, screened the varieties against rice leaf folder around, from which only 129 are resistant varieties and two varieties are marginal resistance for rice leaf folder. And for brown plant hopper, the 131 varieties are highly resistant. But these are the field data, which is have sometimes is not a correct data, because in the field the climate is variable. Sometimes climate is favorable for the insects to grow in population, sometimes not. For example, the raining and the humidity, temperature fluctuate. In Pakistan, we have a severe issue of climate change nowadays. For this purpose, the field data is not reliable. But nowadays, the internationally, especially in the developed countries, they are going to work on the controlled environment by using the latest. So for this purpose, we have a use of machine learned electrical penetration graph from which we can richly screen the rice varieties against broad plant hopper of rice. Please go to the slide number 13. You can see in the pictures in the slide 13, I'm using this technique to screen the rice varieties against brown plant hopper. And these are the actual real-time data we received during our work. And we have screened 43 entries against brown plant hopper. Next slide. And from 43 entries, one variety is susceptible. So it's mean we will not going to release this variety in Pakistan for farmer cultivation. So this is the host plus resistance is a first technique where we minimize the use of insecticide. Next slide 15. The next is if there is a again problem of insect pest after the variety release, we will use the biological control for the control of insect pest. Biological control is a safe use of it. We will not use any insecticide. We will just use biological control agent. There are also insects to control the insect pests. So this is the latest technique to get the organic rice or organic crop. So we have did an experiment here in the NARC. Please go to the next slide. And we will use Trichogramma insect against the rice leaf folder. These are two insects, Trichogramma calidus and Japonicum. And we have developed here in Pakistan some chemicals to improve their efficacy. These two insect, Trichogramma rice leaf folder eggs, which they just put their eggs inside the rice leaf folder eggs, and there will be automatically that control we will achieved. And in the result section, you can see we got the 80 more than 80% parasitism efficiency, where we use the chemicals with this biological control. And this is the real innovative work we have did in Pakistan, and we are in the process of publication in a good journal internationally. Next slide. And we have tested their parasitism even in the field, and you can see we have used achieved 88% efficiency from Tachogramma calendars. That is a very good efficiency in terms of control of biological agent. Next, please slide. So if we further required control, we used biopesticide, not insecticide, because insecticide has residues which is not good for health and not good for export quality. So we use biopesticides. For this purpose, at NARC, we used demonstrated RNA-based insecticide, and we have developed these insecticides against brown plant hopper, and we have tested the laboratory and field results, which is very good, excellent results, and we have verified our results from international researchers. Please go to the next slide. And against the commonly used insecticides, we get 82% mortality by using these biopesticide against the thiamethoxicam, which is a traditionally banned insecticide. So also with this insecticide, go to the next slide, we have we use the microbial insecticide, biopesticide. So we use Bacillus thuringiensis or bacterial-based insecticide against the rice leaf folder, and we have did the experiment at field level and semi-field condition. Please go to the next slide. And after this, we have got a very excellent result. The mortality achieved more than 60%, around 60%, by using BT bacterial-based biopesticide. And this is real-time data we have achieved from the field. Please go to the next slide. After this, we have further used a botanicals means plant-based pesticides, and this is another technique to control the insect pest. For this purpose, we have developed locally botanical pesticide, very good. So this is our Pakistan-based biopesticides we have developed, and we are getting the good result. Further, we have an issue with the pesticide of the stability. For this purpose, we have used nanoparticles, silica-based nanoparticles. We have used to achieve to increase the efficacy of biopesticide in the field, because the nanoparticles give more stability to the pesticides. So we have used also biopesticide using nano formulation. So please next. So these are our results which have done in the NARC Islamabad. Please go to slide number 28. So further we have future research activities like we will further find out the gene which is responsible for resistance, and we will go for the breeding program. Next is we will doing to process of these biopesticide available at the commercially, and for the formulation of biopesticide against these insecticides. And I hope currently we are in the process of formulation, and these pesticide will be next year, I hope, available in the market for farmer use. Last slide. Thank you so much. These are our research activities you see at NRC Islam. This is our team. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, please ask.
Hello, Dr. Sabir Hussain.
Yes, madam.
I'm exactly. What challenges limit IPM adoption in Pakistan?
Please again. Please repeat your question.
What kind of challenges limit IPM adoption in Pakistan?
What kind of limitation? About what? Sorry?
About IPM adoption in Pakistan.
Yeah. Actually, in Pakistan, really the farmer community mostly rely on the insecticide. But rice is our export crop from Pakistan to GCCs and the Western countries. For this purpose, now we have going to locally develop the biopesticide, because farmer is illiterate mostly in Pakistan, and they don't want to adopt IPM program. So for this purpose, at a research center, even our extension field activities, we are trying to develop IPM program for the farmer use. But our main priority to give the alternative against insecticides. So for this purpose, we are mainly focus on the biopesticides and the botanical insecticide to give the quick solution to the farmers. And for the IPM, we have also working on the IPM program, like for giving farmer sticky traps for insect pest used, for culture control. We have given the farmer a training at farmer schools. Everything we have adopted. But most farmer in Pakistan, more than 80%, they rely on the insecticides. This is a challenging we are facing here in our country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sabir Hussain. I am Dr. Noreen Rana, retired from University of Agriculture, Faisalabad. You know me very well. And your topic is my favorite topic, because the whole life of my elder brother, Dr. Rana Muhammad Ashfaq, worked on the same topic. I just want to ask, the resistant varieties which are developed after the use of pesticides, what will be the fate of crop after using biopesticide? Is there any aspect of getting resistant variety?
Yes, madam. Actually, in IPM program, the first step is to get the resistance variety. For biopesticide, this is the second option. So at our here at NARC, our first priority to get the variety which is resistance and cooking and which has a market value. So we will going to introduce the resistance gene in the breeding. After that, we get a resistant variety. We will test again against the insects. If suppose there is a 30%, 40% infestation during cultivation in the field, we will use biopesticides because biopesticides have no residual residues in the field or in the crops. They just degraded within 1 week. And so we prefer for biopesticide. They are safe for human health.
Very good.
Last year in Pakistan, yeah, in Pakistan around 2 ton, 3 ton rice come back from European countries because of residue present in the rice. In the rice, so this is the problem we are challenging. And Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Shahbaz Sharif, focusing on this nowadays. Our ministry to develop the biopesticide against even in this last year rice season had 30 insecticides in Punjab, mostly in Punjab, Gujranwala, and that areas to ban that insecticide farmer can't use because of this export issue.
Yes. But GMOs are not recommended. If we change any gene, that will be included in GMOs. GMOs, genetically modified gene, is not recommended in international markets.
Sorry, Dr. Noreen, I can't hear because the interrupting it.
Yeah, genetically modified genes are not recommended in international markets. What about the future if we change any gene?
Yeah, there is GMO crops, genetically modified crops, and these are that gene, the other type of gene which if we introduce in the crop, that is genetically modified crop, but that is, I think, preferred in the whole GMO crops, not preferred in the worldwide.
Yeah.
But our program is not to use GMO crop. We take, for example, if one rice variety has a resistance gene inside the rice crop, we just take that rice gene and put in the susceptible variety. We not introduce any other, for example, bacterial gene inside the rice crop.
Natural modification.
Yeah, it's a natural modification, not a GMO crop. Because Pakistan is a good exporter of rice in worldwide. Our rice, like Banaspati rice, our kernel rice, they are very famous in GCC and other countries.
Yes.
Yeah. So our main priority not a GMO crop. Even we not recommended hybrid crops in Pakistan. We have focused on 5 varieties because they are we have a cash value of that varieties. Our big competitor is India, and India is in the second rice export than Pakistan. Pakistan is at the top nowadays.
Yeah. Thank you very much. It is really very informative, and this thing is new for me, that the change in gene is just the change of good variety with a poor variety, a resistant variety.
Yes.
It's new to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Thank you so much.
Any other participant want to ask any question?
Yeah.
I don't think so. The main issue is the confidence of our participants.
Thank you, Dr. Sabir
It's
Hussain,
okay.
for that valuable talk on integrative pest management.
Yeah.
We now have
Okay.
a special segment. Moving from pest management to
Ikra, your voice
research.
is not clear.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Sabir Hussain, for that valuable talk on integrated pest management. We now have a special segment moving from pest management to research management. We are pleased to